Okay. Welcome to the press conference for Game 2 of the 2025 Division III Softball National Championship, hosted by Illinois Wesleyan University. Number 4 seed Linfield defeated the number 5 seed St. Mary's of Minnesota by a score of 11-3 in 5 innings. I have the winning team Linfield here, which includes head coach Jackson Vaughn and players Claire Seats and Ashlyn Avon. Coach Vaughn, can we just hear some opening thoughts?
Sure. Obviously, just excited we won. I think getting here, you don't really care too much how you win as long as you find a way to win. But also really happy that I thought we played obviously really well, particularly offensively. We've been here obviously three years in a row, and we've had really good offensive teams, and for whatever reason we just haven't quite played up to our potential. We feel like the last couple times we've been here, and we have a pretty veteran group, and so we really have talked a lot about just trying to approach this more like the regular season and be loose and aggressive and be able to attack pitchers like we do in the regular season. So I thought their pitching staff was really good, but we got on them obviously early, and both pitchers have great stats, and I thought they were still locating pretty well. I thought our kids just put good swings on the bat. And, we have a ton of respect for them. Coach Cheetah obviously is just a legend in the game. I tell the story all the time. When I got into coaching in 2002, 2004, he had it rolling at St. Thomas, and he was really one of the guys I learned that's what a really good softball team looks like, just playing against them and watching them play. So we were nervous. I knew they'd be good and really well coached, and wasn't disappointed that way. I just thought we played really well.
Claire, this is obviously your third trip in a row to the national championship. Has there been any added motivation since this is your senior year to get it done this year?
It's all right. This is Sydney. That's all right.
Sorry.
It's all right. That's all right.
It's okay.
This is Sydney
It's
Hess.
okay.
She's a junior.
I'm a junior.
She's a junior. She's still got another run at
Yeah.
this. So. Yep. That's all right. You age her, she'll start
okay.
to cry.
You've been here before, though.
This is my third year here. Yeah, sorry, can you repeat the question? Sorry.
Is there any added motivation this
Yeah.
year since you've been here before?
I think, Coach Vaughn kind of touched on it a little bit. We've been here the last 2 years and didn't play up to our potential, and with how hard we work day in and day out, I think there was a lot of motivation coming in just to perform how we performed the rest of the year. I think it was important to us just to especially start off strong. So yeah.
Ashlyn, right? Okay, I got the right people. Perfect. What's been the message kind of in the locker room leading up to this game? Obviously, this is, the final games of the season.
I'd say just to have confidence. If we play scared, then we aren't playing at our best. So having confidence when we go up to bat, like on the field, anywhere, is kind of a big motto for us right now. And just like knowing that we worked really hard to get here and using that experience and work, and knowing that like there's a reason we're here, and so that helps us stay confident.
And Coach Vaughn, I don't know how much you've watched Virginia Wesleyan if you watched the game before, but what's it going to take? They obviously had a great game before you guys as well.
Obviously, another really good team. Brandon does an exceptional job there every year. We got to play them last year in Georgia, so minimally familiar. Like we got to play them early in the season for both teams. Different pitchers kind of throwing for them now, but we know that they're really good, and we'll have to play well. And I think they feel the same way about us. And so whichever team can show up and execute and play well and pitch, and I think handle the nerves of two really good teams playing, will have the best chance to win. And so we're excited.
Right. Okay. Okay, I don't have anything else. So you guys will play tomorrow in Game 7. First pitch is set for 4 p.m. Good luck the rest of the week.
Thank you.
Okay. Welcome to the press conference for Game 2 of the 2025 Division III Softball National Championship, hosted by Illinois Wesleyan University. Number 5 seed St. Mary's was defeated by number 4 seed Linfield by a score of 11-3. I have St. Mary's with me, which includes head coach John Cheetah and players Abby Stigler and Kenzie Gatz. Coach, can we just hear an opening statement, some thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I was confused. I thought it was the 4th of July because I saw fireworks just flying, But that's how they are. They're a great hitting team, not a lot of ground balls. They're just balls over the fence. So you just look at them and go, well, that one I can't catch. And then we got a little 5'1" kid trying to jump the fence. So we're trying to get him to hit it down a little bit. And then the Virginia Wesleyan coach thought we should put 4 outfielders out there. That may be a way to go. But hats off to them. They hit the heck out of the ball, which we expected they would. I thought our pitchers could maybe hold them down. I think they still could. I think we can make some little adjustments. But our running game, we got some kids on, ran. Actually, kid slid into her face. It's kind of funny. We want to make things happen. And they were very aware. They're pitching out a lot, so it's fun. They knew we'd run. We knew they'd hit it far, and far won today.
Coach, you talk about them hitting it far. They countered with 11 hits over the 5 innings, so with an extremely heavy veteran team. How can you get on the board to ensure you stay ahead if your opponents continue to collect those big hits?
Yeah, for us, stay disciplined, get your pitches and your counts, right? Stay disciplined. And I think that was a big thing. I think we swung the bats well, and I figured we would. I thought we'd be in for a little slugfest, and I kept yelling to the team, hey, let's have a slugfest. I don't care if they score, let's us score. And so that's what I was hoping, and then we'd run a little bit more. But and then seats, right? God darn it, every time I'm watching a game, I turn the game on, scouting, she hits a home run down and out. Then I see another home run up and in, like kid's good, right? Mm-hmm. So we executed some good pitches against her, and that's what you got to do. You got to keep executing good pitches.
Yeah. You tied your season high of 3 errors, though. Was it the nerves? How can you guys stay poised in the winner go-home game tomorrow?
Let these guys talk.
I think it might have been nerves. It might have been, I don't know, first time here. But I feel like we were honestly starting to settle in. We all kind of were taking every moment in, looking around at each other, grateful to be here, grateful to be playing with each other. So nerves maybe, I guess, trying to be quick maybe. But I don't know. I think we're getting settled in. We're finding our place, and we're ready to go to work. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It could have been nerves, but it also just could have been the excitement to be here, wanting to make the big plays in front of everybody. And I think we're going to really dial in tomorrow and come back at it. So.
Yeah, you talk about dialing in. In the Super Regionals, you fell in Game 1. Then you countered with 2 of maybe your best games all season to stay alive. What does it take tomorrow to keep the season alive?
If there's one thing that we like, it's to battle. So I feel like, honestly, it's just we show up tomorrow, we go to work tonight, we go to work whenever we can. And, yeah, I mean, we've been in this situation before. We've been in it in playoffs before, and we love to come back, make a statement the next day, and one loss isn't going to tear us down. So I think I'm looking forward to coming back tomorrow, and I know the girls are too.
Yeah.
I thought we flinched a little bit. I saw a little bit of nerves there, and that's expected to get here, right? A little bit, and but they settled down pretty quick. But against a team that can hit like that, you can't afford to flinch much. You got to be ready to go. So now, like they said, they got their feet wet a little bit. I was hoping it wouldn't take them anything; they'd be ready. But the fun thing is, I look around at the opponents and I like to play them. Like I want to play them. I think there's some teams that are fun matchups for fans to watch, so we're looking forward to some more good competition.
Yeah, and Coach, wasn't the opening game you imagined, but what keeps you optimistic, and why can't we count St. Mary's out yet?
Because we adjust, right? We're pretty good at adjusting, getting scouting reports on them, and then our kids adjust, and it's fun. Even in our practices pregame, we're making little adjustments to go to work. Every day is an adjustment. We're just trying to get to be as good a team as we can every single day, and then eventually the season's going to be over, whether you won the whole thing or you didn't. But every day is just kind of the same thing. Just try to find your best version of yourself every day.
That's good on my end.
Just last thing, do you have any initial thoughts on the matchup tomorrow with Randolph-Macon? They obviously have a veteran pitcher as well, so just thoughts.
Yeah, what's your scouting report?
I think we're going to come back tomorrow and just battle and treat it like a completely new game and just be ready to fight.
Perfect. St. Mary's will play tomorrow in Game 8. That first pitch is set for 6:30 p.m. Thank you, guys. Good luck the rest of the week.
Thank you.
Thank you.